traditional jazz and early swing genre. But while we're doing music that's a little bit newer, we're going to do another. This is kind of like the Fritz's favorite songs that we like to play. So you've probably all heard them before, but this one is one that the idea was conceived by a man who was my absolute musical hero when I was a child, and that was Paul Desmond. Any of you who have ever heard Paul Desmond play can definitely hear him in my playing. I will not pretend to be anywhere as good as he was, but I do love his style, and I really try to emulate him, especially since I'm going to go off script a little bit. Nothing new for me. But there was an album that they did later, the Dave Brubeck Quartet did a little bit later. It was called Take 10, and on the jacket notes of the record, the Big 33, on the jacket notes there was a description of Paul Desmond. He described himself as the world's slowest saxophone player, and what he meant by that was that during that time period, bebop jazz was all the rage, and the one thing about bebop jazz is they got to see how many notes it can cram in one beat. And it's a very technical approach to playing jazz, and he just wasn't that guy, and I'm not that guy either. So that endeared me to him forever because I'm the world's slowest clarinet player, and I like to feel like I'm in good company. So, but anyway, the tune we're going to play is Take 5. You've all heard it. Even if you don't know you've heard it, it's even been on like Cadbury's commercials or some chocolate commercial not too long ago. But the thing is all the music was pretty much the same during this time period in feel, rhythm, and Dave Brubeck took a trip to Turkey, and the music in Turkey is very different. It's all in uneven meters, like 7 beats to the measure, 5 beats, 6 beats, but not grouped the way you would expect. And so he decided that he was going to do a whole album of original compositions in weird meters and call it Take 5, or call it Time Out. And he had a number of things going against him, weird time. He had a weird album cover. He put a painting on the album cover, which nobody did back then apparently. And it was all original tunes, but the president, the label of the record label, the president, liked it. He liked the idea, so he went ahead and said, yeah, go ahead and do it. And Take 5 was actually not originally supposed to be on the album. It was something that they needed a couple of minutes to finish out the album, and Paul Desmond said, hey, why don't we do something in 5, and it'll kind of go something like this, and they wrote it really quick, and it's actually the best-selling jazz song ever. So good thing they put that in there. But anyway, we're going to do Take 5.